Hi everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of the Ungrownups video transmission. I'm your host Mark and today we're going to be taking a look at the Batman classic TV series, The Riddler. Now this is the newest line of Batman 1966 figures from Mattel, and this is our very first villain. This is also the very first figure that I've reviewed from the series on the single card. These will be showing up just like this in Toys R Us soon if they're not already. I did get this guy from BigBadToyStore.com. You can find a link for this figure down below. I don't really understand this right here. Holy smoke, skywriting. I don't know if they're looking at the logo and they see that. It looks kind of weird, but I do really like Batman and Robin going up this side here. And then you probably can't see it, but here on the package, right here, there's a raised, it says BAM, POW, and WHAM. Look really cool. And then on the side, it does say included, so I think it does come with a little banner that will put up, that will actually stand vertically on the stand that the Riddler comes with. He doesn't come with any accessories, doesn't look like. And then on the back, some very nice card art. The Riddler, you fiend, the confounding clever criminal known as the Riddler is Batman's and Robin's trickiest villain, sending enigmatic clues to the dynamic duo. The Riddler subsequently leads them to an inevitable trap, but never fear that Batman always outwits the mysterious madman. Same bat time, same bat channel, featuring Batman, the Joker, Penguin, Catwoman, and Surf's Up Batman. Do plan on getting the Joker, do plan on getting Catwoman, already have this pre-ordered. Don't think I'm going to be getting the Penguin. So until we get these other villains, this is going to be the one we take a first look at. So let's get this guy cracked open and see how well he stands up to the dynamic duo. Okay, here we have the Riddler opened up and out of the package, and you know, this is a very odd, I love the base, by the way, the big kapow, half circle base with the peg on it, very nice. I love the bright colored card art back here. It's a fantastic painting of Frank Gorshin's Riddler with a little can of mystery spray paint and some sort of package wrapped up. Don't know what that is. Fantastic art. On the back, there seems to be like some sort of like computer, looks like maybe a piece of art from a painted interior Batcave scene on the back. But, you know, other than this piece of art that is designed to be vertical, I'm wondering why this piece of art was not designed to be vertical. You also can't put the card in horizontal. It doesn't fit. This is like made specifically for this piece of art. So why they decided to do this vertically and then make the art horizontal, I'm not sure. Doesn't ultimately matter. I'm not going to put him on this or I'm not going to leave this card on this base. It's too nice. I actually am probably going to take this to work and put it on my my office wall. It's pretty nice. But the fact that it actually does come with a base in which he can stand is pretty nice. He looks really great. This is a fantastic version of the Riddler, by the way. I really, really love this guy. So let's get this out of the way. So we could talk about, you know, his articulation, but it's standard DC Universe stuff. You know, you've got ball joint shoulders. You've got the bicep cut, standard joint at the elbow. He does have the upper torso and waist articulation, standard DC Universe classics with that, you know, T-frame sort of split at the upper thigh. You've got a mid-thigh cut, single joint knee, and then you do have some single articulation down here. No foot rocker. The head can't really look up or down unless you do the ab crunch, but it does have full 360-degree movement up here. So pretty standard DC Universe stuff. This has become like the standard buck from the Four Horsemen. So pretty standard there all the way around, but the paint apps are super nice. You've got the question mark on the wrist all the way down the sides and on the inside at the ankle. Just very nice. They've done a really good job of making it actually look like a suit, you know, that's, you know, a pair of tights that he has on, but just absolutely fantastic. Love all the little question marks all over the place, and the colors are bright and vibrant. This was absolutely, even over the Joker, probably the villain that I wanted the most, because from the show, when I used to watch it, the Riddler's episodes were always the best. So I'm really glad that the Riddler was first and not the Joker, because I did prefer him more on the show. So why don't we zoom in a little bit and take a closer look at the head sculpt and some of the paint apps. Okay, zooming in here on the face and the head sculpt, you can see there's a lot of really good detail. Much like Robin, you can see that it's got the mask goes all the way across, but you can still very clearly see the eyes underneath. Very nice. I love the facial expression. It's kind of a neutral, snarling kind of expression. I kind of dig that, and I like the hair. I think a lot of care was taken into making this look very much like Frank Gorshin, the guy who played the Riddler on the old show. As you can see, there's some of that nice work with the question mark on the chest, and as you can see, the question marks continue all the way around the bottom of the sleeves. On the wrist, they go all the way around, and you can see the question marks that go all the way down both sides of the legs. And as a nice little treat, there's a little question mark on the inside of the ankle, which is really cool. I also like the slippers, very, very much like the costume from the 60s show. He had slippers on over the unitard. So very, very nice. Love the purple gloves, the purple sash around the waist. It's absolutely fantastic. The colors are just bright and vibrant and look great. I'm really glad to get this guy into my 1966 classic Batman TV collection. And like I said, we'll have Catwoman and the Joker to look at. I don't think at this point I'm going to be picking up Riddler. I mean, the Penguin. Sorry. So anyway, let's zoom back out and see how well this guy stacks up against the dynamic duo. Okay, pulling back out here, you can see just how well he stacks up against Batman and Robin. Of course, they all have their knees bent. They're more in an athletic or, sort of fighting pose. But as you can see, he does stand a little taller than Robin, which is perfect. And he's about on par with Batman as far as height, which is really good. I really love the long and lean sort of gangliness of the Riddler. He was always sort of jumping around and bouncing around on the show and just acting all silly and goofy. And Frank Gorshin really brought a lot of life and a lot of character to the Riddler. And maybe that's why he was one of my favorite bad guys probably my favorite bad guy from the 1966 show run. So I really like that about this figure. I like that he sort of brings that gangliness, that crazy, very, limber skinniness to this figure. I really, really like that about him. But that being said, unlike Batman and Robin, he's a little harder to pose. His feet are a little smaller than theirs, and they're not as flat on the bottom. So he, when you start moving his legs around, he does have a tendency to want to fall over. So you do have to get him in a pretty decent stance, and it takes a little bit of work. But he's going to look absolutely fantastic. I love the colors. I love how he works with these other two guys, and I love the way that the black, round, curvy silhouette of Catwoman will round out this collection for me. And I can't wait to see that bright pink purple jump in there as well, pinkish purple for the Joker. So it's going to be a lot of bright, vibrant colors, just like the show, and so that's absolutely awesome. So that's going to about do it for this video review. Hopefully you guys dug it. If so, please like, comment, or subscribe. Be sure to check out our podcast, which is new every 3 weeks over at Ungrownups.com. You can also stream that off of iTunes. And also join in our Facebook conversation at facebook.com/Ungrownups, and be sure to check out our Twitter feed as well. Just look for Ungrownups. So that's going to about do it. And until next time, peace.